What is up, guys? My name's Ali and welcome to Modern Warfare 3 Best Multiplayer Classes Episode 4. If you'd like to check out some of the other episodes, feel free just to click on my channel to see them. Be covering the AK47 today. Take note of everything on screen. This is quite an aggressive setup for this gun, but I'll point out the things that are most important when it comes to the AK47. I've got very high kill streaks on. Of course, those can be customized and changed by you guys depending on your game style, the map you're playing on, which is probably most important actually, because of course some kill streaks don't work as well on other maps, and just the mood you're in. So I've got really high kill streaks on in this game. I've got the Reaper, Paved Low and the Osprey Gunner on. That's my favourite choice of kill streaks if I'm trying to go for the Osprey Gunner. And the AK47 is the last gun you unlock. Very high up, I think it's 78 you unlock it, and in my opinion it was one of my favourite assault rifles, if not the favourite assault rifle, but I keep on jumping around when it comes to my assault rifles. I went from the ACR to the AK, and I'll mention the gun that I'm liking the most in the assault rifle category in a second here, but a few important tips. I have the Reaper on, oh sorry, not the Reaper, I have the Stinger on as my secondary for pretty much every single class in the game in Modern Warfare 3. If I'm not using my primary weapon, I'm barely ever using my secondaries. I know that the FMGs or FMJs akimbo are very, very good, but in all honesty I don't like using those guns, and in all honesty the Stinger is a lot more helpful. You can shoot down UAVs, counter UAVs, and get all those important points towards your very high point streak if you're identically using the class I have set up here. But the main problems with the AK47 is pretty much the sway and the recoil. I'll explain how they balance out the guns in Modern Warfare 3, covering the various aspects of the gun, but the AK is high in recoil and high in gun sway, so pretty much the best proficiencies you can use in this gun is either kick or stability, and because stability takes a long time to unlock, you'll probably be using kick mainly most of the time. The iron sights are alright, so personally I like going for the silencer, but of course it's up to you. Some of you guys may not like the iron sights at all, and as I mentioned with the high recoil and gun sway, you may want to use something like the red dot, but something like the red dot isn't very popular normally on the AK in all Call of Duty games from COD 4, Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3. The red dot is not normally a popular choice for some reason. I think it's just because of the sway and because of the recoil, it just amplifies it and makes it even worse. So for the perks I'm actually using sleight of hand, steady aim and quick draw. That's my sort of ultra aggressive quick gunfight setup, and just there I think, was this live? Yeah, it was. I almost had my sights on him and almost managed to finish him off, just a few off the big kill streaks, and that's something that can be frustrating when you use something really high like the Reaper as your first kill streak, but it is rewarding once you get it. But the perks I'm using lead to a really aggressive playstyle, but it's really awesome. You tend to win a lot of your gunfights up close. With the assault rifle it can be tough because they don't do quite as much damage up close as they do against an SMG for example, or a shotgun, so it can help you in those close situations. But I'm going to go now into the different aspects of the gun which are used to balance out and make the guns different within Modern Warfare 3 and in any Call of Duty game really. But in Black Ops we didn't see any gun sway at all. The guns just literally stood still, and the only reason that they would move around is when once you started shooting, and they just completely ran past the person on the right there. Just realised, don't know how I didn't see him, but this is actually my favourite assault rifle in the game at the moment, the G36C. I'm going to have to cover that at some point because it's an amazing gun, really like it. But the features they use to balance out the guns in Modern Warfare 3 is the recoil. So once you're actually shooting the gun, how much the aim moves around. The gun sway, which is when you're zooming in, is quite stable when you first zoom in, but then after about a second or two it starts to sway around quite a lot, and all of these are changed depending upon the actual gun you're using. You've then got the zoom in time, so the time it takes from the standing position to get fully zoomed in with a gun. The damage of a gun of course, and the kick, which is when you're being shot at, how much the gun goes up in the air and goes out of control. And with the AK47 they've got it's got high recoil and high gun sway, but its zooming time for an assault rifle is quite good, better than something like the ACR or the M4. Its damage rate is very good at almost all ranges, and I think that's the reason I like it so much, is because it kills so quickly, and for up close and personal it's quite good at killing, and that's why I like to partner it with quick draw. and the kick when you're being shot at is nowhere near as high as something like the ACR. But I think they may have actually lowered the kick for all guns, because I swear when the game first came out, the guns actually had a lot more kick once you're being shot at, and that's something that you need to take note of, is actually that Infinity Ward are constantly messing around with the guns a little bit, changing how much damage they do, and sort of altering them to make the guns that are overpowered a bit more underpowered. They've mucked around with the Type 95 a little bit, so it doesn't one burst and kill people as quickly as it used to, and is slightly worse when you're spraying from the hip. And unfortunately, after the last episode, I think they've mucked around with the MP7 a little bit. It doesn't seem to be doing quite as much damage as it used to, unfortunately. I really like that gun. I think a few of you guys picked up the MP7 as well as one of your favourite guns, which is unfortunate, but I'll get back to you guys on any information with changes that they may have had to the MP7. But the AK47 is a really fun class. If you haven't used it, it's something that you could consider using your prestige token on. Unless you sort of on the really low ones, if you do have any prestige tokens left, I think it's something that's definitely worthwhile investing in for one of your final prestige tokens. And if you had bought the paid edition of Call of Duty Elite, you will have got a free prestige token and 2 hours of double XP applied to your account, because they've had a few problems setting up Call of Duty Elite as quickly as they would have liked to. So that's a sort of Christmas bonus, or a bonus for being a paid person for Call of Duty Elite. So hopefully you've enjoyed. You've got a few tips for the AK47 there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the 45-minute long survival mode video. I know a lot of you guys really enjoyed that, and click the like button on that, which is awesome. But feel free to click on either of the boxes on screen here, or subscribe if you'd like to check out more videos. So thank you very much for watching, guys. You'll notice, in fact, that the AK47 had the winter camo on it. That's a camo specially for Call of Duty Elite, and I'll cover that in a separate video too. So cheers for watching, and hope you look forward to my next video.